In our last video, we've talked about hits hard and moves fast. Today, we delve into lives forever and changes freely. Same as the former two skills that the Master Pudi imparted to Wukong, the third skill, lives forever, also confirms Wukong is a symbol of our mind. The Master Pudi told Wukong, to comprehend the great Tao of heaven and earth, one must possess eternal life. But how does immortality connect with human's mind? History shows us that while the physical forms of great sages like Confucius, Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, and countless others have perished, their luminous ideas endure and continue shaping civilizations worldwide. Truly visionary thought transcends its era, casting ripples across centuries that never lightly fade away. Now, the final skill changes freely. This skill's formal name is the 72 polymorphic transformations. With this power, Wukong could morph into nearly any known object. This skill later became Wukong's most frequently used skill during the pilgrimage, and within it lies something particularly intriguing. First, the human mind is always changing, constantly shifting from one thought to another, much like Wukong's 72 polymorphic transformations. Second, the number itself carries deeper significance. The number 72 holds special significance, which is equal to 8 times 9. Recall that the pilgrimage involved 81 tribulations, which is equal to 9 times 9. In Buddhist tradition, the number 9 represents completeness and perfection, encompassing all things. Wukong only mastered 72 transformations, not the full 81, indicating he still needed more experience. This also foreshadowed his later confrontation with heaven, which leading to the famous punishment, 500 years pinned beneath Five-Finger Mountain. When we connect this with our earlier discussions about symbolic numbers, a universal human pattern emerges. Across cultures, people consistently chase and believe the numerology. Like in Western traditions, people always deem that the number 13 is unlucky due to its association with the 13 attendees at Jesus' Last Supper. It just explains why many buildings skip labeling a 13th floor. China has similar numerical taboos. The number 4 and number 18 are often avoided in buildings too, as the pronunciation of 4 in Chinese resembles, which means death, while 18th floor subconsciously evokes the 18 levels of the hell in Chinese folk belief. These have become deeply ingrained cultural avoidance in Chinese daily life. That's why you might encounter buildings with dual 5th floors or twin 18th floors, usually labeled 5 a 5B or 18 a 18B. Some Chinese people even deliberately avoid the number 4 when choosing license plates or phone numbers. So what numbers do Chinese prefer for these? The top choice is 8, because in Chinese its pronunciation resembles, which means getting rich. If 8 isn't available, 7 is also popular since its pronunciation is similar to, which means luck. What's more, 6 is another excellent choice. There's a popular Chinese blessing,
66大顺
meaning double 6, luck kicks. Additionally, the combination of number 9 and 5 also holds special significance. In Chinese ancient times, the emperors were called
九五之尊
symbolizing supreme imperial authority. Modern Chinese adore the number combination of 5 to 0 as well, because its pronunciation in Chinese sounds like
我爱你
that means I love you. There are many other interesting number-word associations in Chinese culture, and we won't enumerate them all here. In our exploration of numbers, we are reminded of Malcolm Gladwell's book Outliers. This Canadian journalist and best-selling author uncovered a fascinating insight. Why do Asians, especially Chinese, consistently outperform Westerners in mathematics? As we all know, the decimal base 10 system reigns as the world's primary numerical framework, where 10 distinct digits 0-9 form one cyclical units for counting. However, influenced by different languages and their different pronunciations, Chinese numerals boast significantly more concise and regular phonology compared with English. This linguistic efficiency creates measurable cognitive advantages in numerical processing. For example, the number 1 is,
一
the number 10 is,
十
the number 11 is,
十一
the number 20 is,
20
and the number 100 is.
100
Take more, number 52 is,
52
number 99 is,
99
number 131 is.
131
Get the pattern here? While 0 to 10 are 11 distinct words same as English, from 11 onward, Chinese constructs numbers logically by combining each part of digits. In other words, people who are learning to speak Chinese do not need to memorize many different expressions of numbers. They are structured, so the proficient users of Chinese can blurt out nearly any numerical combination in a second, while the English speakers are still doing some math calculations in their minds. Moreover, the most effective advantage of Chinese numerals is that from 0 to 10, they are all monosyllabic. Take 7 we mentioned above for example, while English requires 2 phonetic units. 7. Chinese delivers it in one crisp syllable.
七
This linguistic efficiency operates like computer processing. Fewer syllables, just like shorter code, enables faster cognitive calculation and greater storage capacity. Therefore, the biggest challenge in our program isn't explaining what happened to Wukong, but overcoming cultural barriers between Chinese and English. As Chinese prefer to employ specialized terms that use little words to contain paragraphs of meaning, non-native speakers of Chinese will feel confused if we do not carefully unpack each meaning. It is very important for our team to balance the precision and clarity to avoid both information overload and semantic vagueness. Alright, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. We'll try our best to help you. Next time, we'll further chase the Monkey King's legend.